Kyoto's most stunning autumn views aren't where you think they are. Eikando Temple's 3,000 maple trees create the most breathtaking autumn experience in Japan. Join us as we visit Eikando during autumn. Eikando's main buildings are built alongside the base of the hillside and are connected by wooden corridors. The first building that visitors enter is the Shikado, or the Hall of the Historical Buddha, with a small rock garden and beautifully painted sliding doors. Walking through the corridors, visitors also pass by the Medo, which enshrines the Jodo sect's founder Honen, and the Amidodo, which houses the temple's principal object of worship, the side-facing Amida statue. Eikando was established in 853 and received imperial approval in 863 by Emperor Seiwa. At this stage, Eikando was still known as Zarinji Temple and would be until the 11th century. In the 11th century, Zarinji had a popular head priest named Eiken, after whom the temple is popularly named Eikando. Eiken is credited with acquiring the temple's main object of worship, the side-facing Amida Buddha. It's unusual because the Buddha's head is turned sideways. According to legend, Eiken was walking through the temple one day when the statue, which was originally facing forward, turned its head towards the priest and talked to him. One of the most recognisable buildings at Eikando is the Tahoto Pagoda, which is nestled among the trees on the hillside above the temple's other buildings. Eikando is open from 9 AM till 5 PM every day. Last entry is at 4 PM though. From early November until early December, Eikando is open for autumn illuminations from 5:30 until 9 PM, with last entry being at 8:30 PM. Admission costs 600 yen, however during the autumn colour season the price does increase to 1,000 yen and entry to the autumn illuminations is 700 yen. One thing to note about Eikando is that there is a lot of stairs and is a reasonable distance away from public transport. So if you do rely on a wheeled walking aid or have a child that needs a pram or can't walk long distances comfortably, you may want to skip Eikando or get a taxi to and from Eikando. Eikando was popular, but it wasn't crazy popular, like it did not feel overrun with tourists. It was also great to see that they had a locker bank as well before you went into the temple, which is great because A, it means that you don't have to carry your things around the temple, and B, you're not potentially damaging the temple. As well as being able to walk through the extensive grounds of Eikando, there is a tea house there, and even in the early afternoon it was still quite popular with tourists. Eikando is about a 15 to 20 minute walk away from Keige Station, or about a 5-minute walk away from the closest bus stop on the Kyoto City Bus Line 5. On this particular day, we walked to Eikando from Heian Shrine, and then once we'd finished at Eikando, we caught a taxi back into central Kyoto, and it was about 1,000 yen, and honestly, it was worth it. Eikando is an amazing place to visit in autumn, and as you've seen, it's not as busy as other temples in Kyoto. If you are completing the Philosopher's Path, it is definitely worth making some time to visit Eikando after you've finished. If you want to see what it's like to visit Kiyomizadera early morning in autumn, make sure you check out the video we made last week, which you can view by clicking here. If you've gotten this far into the video, thank you very much for watching. Maybe consider hitting that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next one.